Alright, it's hot today. I keep going inside taking breaks in the air conditioning, but finally got everything ready to go on the tow truck. I'm gonna use it today to tow a truck for my neighbor, or my neighbor's daughter. He's been taking care of his property and stuff, but towing it around the block to, or a couple blocks away to a mechanic shop for her. And yeah, so we're gonna put this thing to work today. I got it right here. I'll show you a couple things I did real quick to get it ready for today. Let me turn the camera around. Alright, so you know, to make it less or whatever, it looks ugly. I'll do something different later, but you know, we're not for hire. Even though I just said I'm doing a tow for my neighbor, technically not getting paid to do this. It's you know, we're neighbors, we're friends. So I had to Mickey Mouse some trailer light wiring here because this plug, I don't have the original magnetic lights, and nobody in town has that. So I just wired in a flat 4, and then this, I know this wire on my magnetic lights that I've had for years. I know this isn't long enough. It's not going to be long enough to reach the back of the truck we're towing. It's a standard cab long bed. So I made, you know, an extension harness because I wasn't necessarily planning on using the tow truck like this on the road this quickly. So I need to order some, you know, I want to get one of those flat 4, like it's a coiled up cord that's stretchy, maybe, or just maybe or maybe I'll just turn this into a permanent one. I don't know. You know, I'm not going to be doing this every day, so having this, you know, it works. I take my time and clean it up, make it a little bit more fancy looking, but this will do for today. I might even go wireless, but I think I'm going to do is, I was thinking about taking and cutting out a square and making a recessed box right there to do a of the what do you call it, the big flat 7 blade connector. I think we got one on the back of my dad's Jeep over here, actually. Look, yeah, so you know, one of these guys here, it's got the 7 connections in it. I want to do one of those with the flat 4 next to it, kind of thing. Make it easier, so if I do tow like my big utility trailer or car hauler or whatever you want to call it, this big guy, I'll have the correct plug for the wiring on that. And this doesn't have it, but I'll put a brake controller in there to run the electric brakes. The other day, I made a short about this, but got my new tow truck chains. So we got the cluster hooks here, we got the big J's. They're, I think they're 8-footers. Yeah, these are the old ones that I've had laying around. They're kind of worse for wear, so we'll just use them for other things. But yeah, so we'll use those new chains today. They should work really nice for this. I'm probably gonna have struggle with this hook. I probably should grab a hammer. This hook is bent. This is like a homemade or fabricated style one. So, and all the videos I've seen tow truck sling stuff, there's a hook out here, like how this one is down here. But I think I might put new hooks on right here, because I like the hooks being over here because it brings the chain behind the sling so it doesn't have a chance to get up into the bumper or anything and scratch anything. So probably be what I do, because I've got some weld on hooks at the shop. I need to go grab my grease gun and grease these real quick, and then we'll go over and I'll try to do some video of hooking up that truck. But anyways, those chains are the Weaver brand, you know, Chinesium knockoff, whatever. They look pretty good. They don't have any certification tags on them, but I'm not running a tow business. I don't have to pass for insurance purposes or anything like that. So I don't remember what the rating is supposed to be on them, but I'm sure it's way higher than I could ever stress them to anyways. So I'm gonna grab a grease gun and go ahead and grease those, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, I didn't video hooking it up because I was kind of in a dark, shadowy spot in the bushes, and yeah, don't want to show off their property. So anyways, truck's loaded up. We got it here. Just put the magnet lights on, grabbed a bottle of water. It's like 90 degrees today, and I do not handle the heat well. There goes a tow truck doing tow truck thing. I'm not a real tow truck driver. I mean, you know, kind of am. So go ahead and just make sure these lights are working after I strung it out. I got her all chained up. So you hook down there on the old axle and sling it up on there. I'll probably drop. Well, yeah, I think that's about right. It's level, so we'll leave it up that high. Let's see. Yep, barely see it. It's not very bright. Yeah, I think I want to get those. Probably want to get a wireless LED, or maybe I'll figure out how to make those LED. I don't really, it's not like I'm going to use this a lot, so having wireless stuff to keep charged isn't necessarily the best. Anyway, somebody pulled up and was talking to me about truck stuff, but so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get in the truck here and get down to the mechanic shop around the corner that's working on this truck for a neighbor, and it needs brake work. So it runs and drives really good. I actually built the engine and transmission in that thing a few years ago, or it's been like 5 or 6. It's been like 5 years ago now. But yeah, I gotta get the these hubs to unlock, because I had to get it in 4-wheel drive to get it out, where I was at. I was kind of down in a hole. Yeah, so that was interesting. But so I'm gonna get these hubs unlocked and we're gonna go get this thing dropped off. Made it to the mechanic shop. Now we're gonna back it in the bay and unload it. All right, we're all unloaded. We're gonna get going here, heading back to home. Get out of this heat. So I do not have air conditioning. This stupid Edelbrock carburetor keeps flooding. So anyways, first tow job down the road. Well, it's not a job. Doing a favor for the neighbor. But first one's done. Dropped off. Most of them are just going to be me hauling my own junk around. So let's see. I think I'll just go the back roads. It'll be probably about the same distance. Yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And we'll get some more tow truck action in the future, especially if I end up having to move and get a different piece of property. That'll do it for now. See you later.